words, they're saying, we know who you are. Isn't it interesting that while you're dealing with those who are of the Pharisees and scribes, those who are well-versed, well-learned, who are supposed to know him, they could not discern who he was, but the enemy speaks up and announces that this is the Holy One of God. He says, listen here, I know who you are. You've got authority. Have you come to destroy us? And Jesus shuts him up and says, hold that peace. Because there are some people you cannot allow to start flapping. Some stuff you gotta shut it down. I don't hear nobody. He says, hold your peace and come out of him. The Bible declared that the man gets torn by this wicked spirit. And the spirit cries out with a loud voice and then comes out of him. The Bible said that the audience, because I know you thought when I was reading about demons, this was a message of demonology. But I want to talk about the audience. There are some things you gotta wrestle with, not because of you, but because of your audience. Look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor, my process was because of my audience. I know you don't really believe that, but David said it this way. He says, thou preparest a table before me, watch this, in the presence of my enemies. There are some things that God says I need you to go through in the face of your adversity, so that way when I bring you out, they will tell the story. You ain't got to boast of yourself. You ain't got to talk about what I did for you. You ain't even got to testify this process that you have been through and this blessing that I'm about to bring you to. The people who watched you will testify of everything that I have done for you. Touch your neighbor, tell your neighbor, somebody is getting ready to speak well of me. I tell you, we was in the club tonight, this place will be bumping. Let me find me a church crowd. I said, let me find me a church crowd. Shake somebody by the hand and tell them, neighbor, somebody is about to speak well of me. And it's going to blow everyone's mind. How I went through what I went through. But I didn't break. I didn't lose my mind. I didn't lose my life. I didn't fall off. I didn't backslide. I came close, but I'm still here. Take somebody, because what they're saying about you is greater than who you think you are. It's greater than your right now moment. It's greater than your right now season. Can I preach it here? Give me 3 minutes to do it. Shake your neighbor by the hand and say, neighbor, you're getting ready to walk in a door that's unfamiliar to you. You don't even know these people. You never heard of them before. But the difference is, although you never heard of them, they heard about you. Grab somebody you ain't grabbed yet. Tell them, I know it's crowded, but I'm excited about my future. Because in a few moments, I'm getting ready to meet somebody that I never met before. But the strange thing is they already know me, because my name arrived before my body. All I gotta do is show up. Yeah! Grab somebody, but you feel like having church. Tell them the pastor is back. Let him preach. Grab your neighbor and say, neighbor, the victory that you thought you had to work It's already waiting for you. The opportunity is waiting. The contract is coming up. The CDs are already written. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Because the greater is on the other side of midnight. Touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, after you suffered, after you cried, after the enemy wore you out, speak, and your name carries weight. Speak, and joy will come. Speak, and power will arise. Bring us to somebody. Remember my name. I don't know how to, but the word is over. And the you want to be here right now. Some of you think I'm a few details. But if you give God some praise, He'll give you a raise. Here's your details now. The line will go to drop. And the virus will disappear. Even if you gotta lose it. And some of all of you people, God is still a healer. Some of you are mentally disturbed. And having pills every night. You're taking so long. Some of y'all taking symptoms. Some of you are on process. You won't smoke crack or crack and drink. But let me tell you this. Jesus was wounded for my transgression. And He was bruised for my iniquity. The chastisement of my peace was laid upon Him. And with His stripes, I said with His stripes, we are already healed. I said we are already healed. No matter how long you've been down, there is a truth. It's over in a cave. I heard Jesus when He said, I am the resurrection, and I am the life. He that believeth on me